We were having so much fun on our last episode. I
Mm-hmm.
really needed to make it into a part 2. So we are back. Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of Wide Open with the one and only beautiful, my favorite person in the world, Sophia Bush. Well, into the holiday spirit. You love my sweater?
I do. Honestly, when you unwrapped this, how did you get this by me?
Because,
Did you get this made when I was shooting in Canada?
yeah,
That's how.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I was like, if I'm going to an ugless.
Ugless.
So, if you wanted to know, I just made up a word. If I'm going to an ugly Christmas sweater,
Party.
it's got to be chic. It's got to be hello, the family and me on it. And also, like, how cute for Christmas Day.
I mean, it kills
Actually, I'm
me.
going to probably wear it every single day this holiday season because why wouldn't I?
Well, yeah.
I'm obsessed with being a mom, and I'm obsessed with the kids, and like here we are. And the title of this episode should be Have a Lit Christmas.
Honestly,
So you're welcome.
I borrowed this from Ocean. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I literally am having a lit Christmas.
Speaking
right
of
now.
Christmas,
What
is one gift you want to give yourself that's not physical this year? Moving
like
into
not
2026.
like physical or material, not a
just
thing.
just like what is one gift you want to give yourself?
What I want to start giving myself at the top of 2026 is a certain amount of time in the morning that is unbookable. That's just mine
Block
and yours.
time.
Yes.
Block it out.
But like, so we can go on a walk, we can go work out, we can write, we can make a crazy breakfast, whatever. Like, I find so often, especially because the babies are so young and they're up so early, we're like up and we're at it and everything is slammed and we get them to school and we come home and we get on Zooms and it's like, I want time. Let's give ourselves time.
I love that.
Okay.
What gift do you think we've given each other this year? I'll answer.
Okay.
First for me.
Okay.
I feel that safety has been the biggest gift this year. I feel totally safe. My nervous system has finally regulated. I'm not in this fight-flight mode.
You sleep through the night, which is crazy.
I'm sleeping through the night. I'm like in my body in a way I've never experienced. Don't you ever fucking leave me.
I mean, we see
but
it.
like safety, I feel safe. And I don't know when the last time as a child, like I've just genuinely felt safe.
That makes me want to cry.
Don't cry, but you can answer too.
I love you. You're so far away. I hate it.
I hate it.
It's so weird. I'm like,
I know. I'm surprised you haven't found your way over here.
I can't. The man, I have a frame.
Okay.
I'm an actor. I know I have to stay in the frame, but I don't like it for the record.
So what gift do you think? I also think safety, we've given each other a sense of peace and safety.
I mean, majorly. Yeah, I would say very similarly, my whole constitution has come down. And I just caught myself saying like, oh, I don't want to use the word settled, like settled down, because so many people settle in the wrong way. And I don't mean that. I mean like the speed of things, like things were so high strung for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought like, that's me. And it's actually not. And it's really incredible to come down like, it's like there's just a little less helium in the balloon. It's not overstretched anymore. It's like right where it should be. It's still floating, but it's close and it's nice. I agree with you, but I did have a thought when you asked the question before you told me safety was yours, and I was going to say laughter.
Oh.
Like I laugh every single day with you. And there was a period in my life where I thought like, oh, I've been through too many circumstantial things to like be as amused as I used to be. And that isn't true. there's so much humor in our home, and I'm really grateful for it.
I love that. It's very sweet. What gift would you say in this moment you would want to give our listeners and our audience who've really, you have a podcast on iHeart. I have a podcast with the Women's Sports Network. So many people show up every single week and
Pretty
fall on.
cool.
It's so cool and it's
Yeah.
so special. And the things that I get, like I get so many letters about people going through adversity or change or divorce and really finding their why again and their value. What do you want to give these people who show up religiously everywhere we go, who have been so impacted by our story? Like, what would be the one thing you want to give them?
I think for me, so I've said this thing for a really long time. You have to sign your own permission slips.
Ooh!
Because no one else
Say
is
it
gonna.
again.
You have to sign your own permission slips.
You hear that, everyone here? That's y'all too.
Because no one's going to sign it for you.
Nope.
But part of what I've realized is the root of that aha or idea or piece of knowledge for me is that it's never too late. Yeah. We all get bamboozled by this idea that we're on a clock, that we have to achieve things by a certain time. Like, oh my God, I'm running out of time. And time will make you crazy. Time will make you say yes to things you want to say no to. Being worried about time will make you settle down in the wrong circumstance because you think it's time to do so. Like, you'll think you're running out of options or moments of inspiration or the opportunity to change your life or fall in love or whatever. And if there's anything I could give anyone I love and anyone out in the world who I don't know, but I send love to, it's just knowing that you can always give yourself permission. You are not too old. It is not too late. You are not running out of time. The magic of time is actually that every day you're smarter, hopefully, than you were the day before. Like, it's a gift.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not too late. Sign your own permission slips.
I love that.
Anytime.
So now we're going to unbutton the collar and do a little.
Are we getting out of our news anchor chairs?
We're getting out of it all and we're going to do a rapid fire moment. Okay. So are you ready? I need
the opposite thing of me as a person or what I'm good at is rapid. I'm long-winded.
You are long-winded, but I need you to
okay. Focus.
Yep.
Focus.
Okay.
Who
hogs the blankets?
You.
Because you don't move. You're a vampire.
I do.
This bitch sleeps like this.
I do.
She doesn't move.
I don't. And when I feel myself roll over, I roll back because I was told many years ago.
Jesus, here we go.
Listen, the two most important things you can do for yourself. I know everyone wants to roll their eyes because everyone wants to know who gave Kris Jenner a facelift, and kudos to her. She told us she looks great. But the point is no one wants to hear that actual daily practice of things make a difference, but they do. The two most important things you can do for your skin are sunscreen and sleeping on your back. So I have literally
from the vampire.
Trained myself. When I feel myself roll over at night and squish my skin, I immediately go, and I get on my back and I put my head back so my neck stretches. I don't fuck around.
You really don't. Sunscreen. I hate it. Sorry. And I am a face side, stomach.
Which doesn't make sense to me because you just look like that.
Well, yeah, I do. And I do absolutely nothing.
I know.
So I am going against what you think healthy skin looks like, sleeping like a vampire when you could be cuddling with me and you're not.
I do cuddle with you. But you also, no, you fall asleep first.
I sure
now
do.
That you feel safe.
Now you're getting all the tea, everyone. You're welcome.
And when you go into nights, I very gently roll you and then I get into, I assume the vampire position. Okay. I protect my face.
Okay. Fair. I love it. Who apologizes first?
You do.
Oh my God, I do. I can't. She runs me through this ADHD loop. You do this loop and I'm like, what are we? I don't even know what's going on. Well, it's really distracting a little bit.
I'm also deconstructing a lot of patterns. I'm doing the work so I don't carry my past into our future. And
I'm
sometimes
obsessed with you.
I love you.
I love you. I can crawl in your skin. It's cute.
But sometimes when like we have a tiff or something is hard, first of all, you're the softest, mushiest person I know, but I am more sensitive to conflict. Like you don't mind. You're like, did it, said it, move on. Like that's the athlete in you.
Yeah.
I'm
keep it
like
pushing.
a smushy actor who sits in my subconscious about my feelings and also was taught to abandon my feelings. So now that I'm not abandoning my feelings in my real life, sometimes when I actually feel them, I'm really overwhelmed and like I need a minute. And I will give you such props here because you've learned rather than being like, what's going on? We're talking about this. Like, you'll let me have a minute. And then I can express, like, I see this connection. I see why this was hard for me. This had nothing to do with you. Or this is just hard for me as a person, whether it's you or anyone else. I'm learning things.
I love that.
But yeah, you will give me space to process my feelings before I'm ready to talk or apologize or whatever. And you'll just be like, I'm really sorry that was really intense. And it's really
Also,
sweet.
are you ready to talk about this?
Yeah. That's really generous though, because you know that because you recover faster, you can be the leader and say like, are you ready to meet me in the recovery space or no? And you do it with the kids where like, if there's been a really intense moment, they're learning a hard lesson, it's overwhelming for their little system, they'll take a minute. And then you'll say, are you ready to rejoin the group?
Are you ready to rejoin the group or do you need a hug?
Yeah. Well, always do you need a hug.
Do you need a hug?
But like, are you ready to rejoin the group? Are you ready for a reset and to try again with better words? And you always offer a hug and you do it to me too. And like, there's a literal 40-year spread between me and Ocean, but like I need it also.
I love it.
You do great.
Cheers.
I
Who's a
can't
better
reach you.
cook? Who's a better cook?
Me. I am.
You're a better cook than me?
You are a better baker.
Who cooks more often?
You. You're a much more consistent cook, but I make fancier shit.
You do. I'll tell you what. You want to be lean, mean fighting machine? Come into this house because every night it's vegetables, greens, and a roasted chicken.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Homemade.
I've upped the roasted chicken game a bit. Let's be honest. I taught you some things. Now you do it every day, which is gorge. But like when
I'm over the fucking chicken, okay?
When we want, I'm not. I'm actually really a creature of habit.
Tonight.
Like so ADHD, I'm like, give me the same thing
welcome.
every day. But like when you want the big pot of overnight chili, I make that. When you want the like
pasta,
the heavy Italian sausage-based pasta, where I sneak in 2 boxes of spinach and no one would know it, it's me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah.
I agree with that. Who's more organized?
I'd say,
Okay. Who's more organized?
This is going to trip you out. I am more organized. You are neater, cleaner, and more regimented.
That is such a mind fuck. What does that even mean? You are better at putting things away with your label maker. It takes you 3 years to get there.
I'm aware, but every organizational system in this house, I made it.
Yes.
You will upkeep it.
When she leaves to go out of town, everything goes in the trash.
She throws things away.
I donate them. That's not true. I donate them. Yeah. And they just, poof, they're gone. She's like a squirrel with piles.
To be clear, I also make donation bags.
You do.
And then what happens is I leave and you fill them to the top and then they leave the house. And I'm like, oh, great. They went to Goodwill.
Yep.
They went to the women's shelter. We love that.
It. Who takes longer to get ready?
You can get ready faster, but when you really like take the time, you can get ready in a way that I don't know how to.
Fair. I agree with that.
Usually,
depends if it's a red carpet look or not.
Yeah. The thing that sometimes makes me take longer is because I'm really not good at doing at doing my hair.
Well, that's because you're like, squirrel, fly,
papers. It's not my spiritual gift.
It's like, I'm like, focus on the desk. We have to go.
It's really hard for me.
I know. It's like, oh, I got to go through the kids' socks. I'm like, We have to be out of here on the train in 35 minutes. Why are you fucking going through
I'm like, I gotta get
carrying
all
the
the
kids'
2T
socks?
clothes in a box because they're just taking up space in the closet. And she's like, ma'am,
Are you okay? But I love that about you. But we keep it pushing.
everything's organized by size.
That part. Favorite thing we do together on a lazy morning?
Is this a lazy morning when the whole family's together or a lazy morning when just we're together?
Just us.
Stay in bed.
Stay in bed. I beg her to get out, though. I do keep poking you.
But to wake up, go brush my teeth, and then run back and get back into the bed.
You really
because we
do
almost
that.
never get to do it.
Nope.
It's so rare.
Never.
Oh my God, back in bed. I made you do it yesterday.
You sure did. Lazy Sundays.
I love it. And then, and what did I do yesterday? I came out here and I made coffee and I brought us coffee in bed.
In bed. It was very sweet.
You really, to be clear, like she really wanted to get up. She like wanted to get out of bed. And I was like, no, I'll make coffee if you stay in the bed. And then we could stay in the bed with the coffee and turn on a show.
It was very sweet. Well, enjoy that because it doesn't happen very often.
I'm aware. I cherish it when I get it.
Ocean screaming, "Mama, come get me!" I'm like, "Girl, open the door!" I'm like, "Girl, just get out of your bed. You can walk." I mean, it startles me every morning. Or I'm getting poked.
I know. Well,
or I wake up.
Poke is scary.
And I look on a camera. My 3-year-old son is now crawling under the Christmas tree to figure out a way to change it to the flashing color.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so manic. I'm like, it is 3:00 in the morning. Why is Ocean under the Christmas tree?
He's perfect.
He's perfect.
And it's so wild to see how different they are. Like Sloan will wake up and get a stuffy and like act out a play.
Just wait.
Maybe get a book, turn on the little cloud light in her bunk bed, hang out. And he's like trying to figure out how to climb onto the light fixture that's hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, he would swing from fixture to fixture.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's like full Indiana Jones at 4 a.m. And she's like, let's have a tea party.
I love it. What is one word to describe our home right now?
Happy.
It's really happy. And it's really peaceful. And it's weirdly very colorful, which is so weird for me.
I'm so proud of you. You used to live in a hospital.
Listen, the way you love trinkets and I love sterile environments, we're very different, but we're blending. I'm like, she wants things to feel like a home, and I'm like, don't stay too long.
You want to like live in a science lab, which is weird because I do deeply love science and want to know everything about what's going on in the lab and like what they're discovering. But I want to live in like cozy with memories and stories. I have to tell the people.
Tell the people.
We do a lot of like trading back and forth of have you seen this and look at this and half of it's food that we want to make on the weekends. You sent me, I can't remember if it was Arc Digest or El Decor, a gorgeous renovated
chateau.
Well, we talk about the chateaus all the time because that's our retirement dream, but you sent me like a Victorian home that had been redone in all moody colors.
These home shows are fucking me up.
I was so proud. I was like,
the home shows are really fucking me up right now.
Are we going to paint eventually?
I know. I was such a stickler for modern all in. And now I'm like watching this, like the ruins in the south of France and the wine country. And I'm like, oh, I could get down with this.
Yes.
This is my retirement.
Like my fantasy.
So that means you need to work harder.
Clearly.
I'm retired.
Must be nice. I don't know. When people talk about like, what would you do if you won the Powerball? And they're like, you wouldn't know, but there would be
all the time. Who doesn't?
Like my dream is to be one of those couples on the Reno shows who have acquired like a falling down. I mean, preferably not falling down, but like a defunct chateau or like a gorgeous old historic home in Italy and renovate it and run it as like a business and live there and just like I could just host pasta making class every night at 6.
You know what? I love that about you, and your Italian roots give me a lot of like joy for you, but they're a little wonky with the gay community, and I'm like sticking to France.
Yeah.
So
Here's what I will say is I think that terrible lady tyrant there isn't gonna last forever.
long,
Like
yeah.
our
We'll
terrible
take her out.
man-child tyrant won't last.
Yeah.
So someday I'd like to be there, but listen, twist my arm, settle in France, hate it.
One word that describes me.
I can't say perfect again.
You think I'm perfect?
For me,
That's so sweet. I
you're
am very
nuts
perfect for
in
you.
my way.
Yes. In the best kind of shenanigans.
It's hard to want to use it because I feel like it's become such a buzzword, but I mean it for you. You're authentic.
That's very sweet.
And interestingly, I don't think people know how like soft and smushy you are.
No.
Because you're bold and you're sassy and like when you get excited or you're doing something, you know, like hosting or speaking, you're in your power. You're like encouraging, you're doing something intense. But like in your life, you are the softest, most tender, funny, like everybody gravitates toward you in a room. Everybody wants to tell you their secrets. Everybody calls you when they're in tears. And you're just like the safest person. You're like home for so many people. And I think people think of you as like a gladiator, and you are, you have that in you. But that's like such a small part of you as a whole human.
That's a great way to articulate it because I agree. I am a soft, mushy, but like when I play, I'm hard and I'm in survival mode, and
Well, yeah.
it was my way to provide, and I think people get that a little twisted sometimes.
But you have to put armor on to do that.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's like I have to put on an armor to be out in the world, like with strangers, perceiving threats, figuring things out, like but who we are with our people, like in our homes, I don't know.
Well, also,
and I know that about myself. And it's funny how long we were friends, but I didn't know it about you in the way that I got to know it when it happened to be like you were finally retired and I was finally on strike and everyone was going through what they were going through. So people were hanging out a lot more. And then I was like, wait a second, homie. Like, there's a whole other thing to you.
Yeah. But I also think sport is performance. We are performing for a group of people that people get lost in. If I'm frail and fragile and small, my position is to be big.
Yeah.
There is a whole performance piece that comes with that that people do not clock into.
Well, especially as a goalkeeper, like you're the last line of defense. Like you have to be the grizzly bear.
Yeah.
But you're like a golden retriever.
I am very much so. Besides the shedding, I mean, I am a snake right now. I'm shedding all the old shit, but like,
well, we're in the year.
We're in the year. We are in the year. So I'm gonna shift a little bit.
Okay.
And
to what? You're making me nervous.
Don't be nervous, but I want you to like. I want it. It has been on you for quite some time, and now I'm curious of how well you know me, emotionally, like intuitively, all the things, because we spend every second of every day together. Thank God.
Every free second, thank God.
If you could help me see one thing about myself that I still struggle to see, what would that be?
I know you're a good person, but I really wish that you understood the magnitude of your goodness. I've told people this for years. Being around you is like standing in sunlight. You shift every room you go into, and you shift the experience of every person who interacts with you in a room in a way that I have rarely seen in my life.
That's very sweet. I'm receiving that. Thank you.
Your eyes are watering.
Well, it's just
honey.
It's very sweet.
You're so far away from me.
What is something you think I underestimate about my own strength?
I think you underestimate your expertise. I know you know it about sports, and I know you're sort of like you have a foot on it in terms of culture and what you see because you're very street smart, and then you have this incredible education from college, and then you have this incredible life experience. So you've got this trifecta. But when I see you sit down with one of the biggest creative directors in fashion or one of the most powerful ethical CEOs in business, and they are like, holy shit, her brain. I'm like, yeah, I live with her. I know. I I want for you to know, obviously with the humility that you do carry, despite seeming like such a gladiator on the outside, like I want you to know how rare your perception, creativity, and storytelling kind of like wheelhouse actually is.
That's very sweet. I can't wait to watch all of this back. That's why I'm asking it.
Okay.
I want to have it forever. This is going to be heavy and it's going to be hard.
Oh, God.
If you could take one pain away from my past that I carry still with me every day, what would it be?
I wish I could take the sadness you feel about the time that you missed because all you knew was how to turn your back on yourself to support other people. In the same way that I wish I could give it to folks out there, I want you to know you're exactly where you're supposed to be and you're not too late and you didn't miss anything.
What's something you feel I've healed that I don't give myself enough credit for?
As someone who was really taught to perform at a level most of us will never understand, I really think you are healing performing for other people before listening to yourself. I think you're really changing that you're changing it in a way that is moving both like through the depths, so honestly, but at speed that I don't know a lot of people who've done that. And I know I'm not the only person who sees that. I mean, even when I think back to connecting you and Nia so you could talk about your circumstances with your children, she's like, oh, I have gotten my shit together because Ash has figured out the things you are able to do that are so impressive for you as a human are also inspiring the women in your life and the women in your ecosystems to treat themselves that way as well. And I hope that you know that you're doing great.
Thank you. What's one thing I've taught you about love that I show you every day?
That it can be in every single moment of every single day and that it is not hard.
That came quick.
You have really made it clear to me in perpetual joy between us that I am not hard to love at all.
And that you are not.
Neither are you.
No. I received
The easiest.
that.
You have to take a sip, I think, or it's bad luck.
Okay.
Really, it's about to be dinner time. I'm trying to get
I know.
drunk.
When do you feel like I am the most me in this world?
The minute that we get the kids after school. Like the run in the door and the screaming and the hugs.
Yeah.
And the what are we going to do for dinner and what game do you want to play? That's first. The second image that comes to mind for me is like right before you walk out on a stage to inspire a bunch of people and you look back at me and you smile. Cause like you're in your space. And those two parts of you, like you're mothering and you're leading. Like those are big tentpole pieces of who you are.
Yeah, and I say this often. I've won a lot in my life. Being a mom is by far my greatest title.
Well, it's the thing that It's the thing that you care about the most. And also now knowing you not only the way that I do, but having learned all the things I didn't know about you for all the years we were friends and I thought I knew so much. What you do to put motherhood first in the ways it's seen and in so many of the ways it's never been seen, but when the cameras are off, most people don't. Like, you are, no, I don't say this just because I love you, but like, you're a real one.
Thank you. What's a truth you think I'm like finally ready to receive after the last few years of us being together and dating?
I think you are really settling into being looked at like you are as special as you are. That was hard for you for a while. And you receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me really happy for you.
Thank you.
And it makes me feel really happy for me.
I love that.
Look at you, you're blushing.
I am blushing. It's great. I think it's very sweet answers and very, yes, I am receiving it. I think I never felt worthy enough to receive the kind of care and generosity you bring to my life and to my children's life. And I never thought I was enough to be this worthy of the experience I'm having. And I'm like sitting in it, and it's an act every day to say, like, I'm worthy of this kind of love and joy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think instead of deflecting it and putting it on other people, and, you know, I'm a servant, I'm a server. I want to serve. That's what gives me joy, is serving other people. But at some point, I have to fill my cup up too. And I think I'm learning that now, for me to be the best partner and to be the best mom and to be the best sister and all these things, like I have to prioritize it too. I can't just always give, where I'm left completely depleted and empty,
Yeah.
where I'm crippled by the experience and I have to recharge because I am a massive empath and it is meaningful for me the way I show up. But also, like, I am learning in real time. I'm worthy enough to receive the kind of joy and happiness I always imagined that I didn't feel like was for me.
Yeah.
And I think if that's not the greatest breakthrough this year has taught me, I don't know what is. And I think that is profound.
Yeah.
What is something you didn't know you needed in a partner until you met me?
You?
A woman?
Yeah. You know what's interesting? It's realizing that in our relationship, intimacy is not defined fractionally. Like, most people say, like, how's your intimacy, meaning how's your sex life? Like, intimacy is in everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's in every time we walk by each other and you grab my hand or you touch my back, or I do the same. It's in the way we make plans together. It's in the way you speak with my mom separately of me and I speak with your mom separately of you. It's in the way we build. It's in the way we cook together. It's in like how we get groceries. Like, it's in everything. And that's a big shift. And I think that's where the this or that, what was first, what should have been, can't necessarily always ever come to the answer. You know, the chicken and the egg
Yeah.
question, but everything is intimate. And so everything is safe and everything is full of laughter and everything is possibility. And for the first time truly in my adult life, I'm in a relationship where 1+1 =3. Because there's you, there's me, and then there's this additive thing that happens with us. And I'm not trying to have that. I have it. I'm not in a relationship with someone who says they love being with a powerful woman and secretly hates it. I'm not dealing with these undercurrents of who feels emasculated or who wants to compete or who's keeping score. Like, I'm obsessed with you. You're obsessed with me. Like, we're winning together always.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so refreshing and so fun. And you know something else? All the things that I eventually thought I wanted because they were byproducts of what I do for a living, I'd be like, I'm the problem. I make rom coms. I do the TV. We do unrealistic stories. Like, it's not unrealistic, it's just rare.
Oof. I agree. And I didn't know I was deserving of the rareness and like how special it is. I was like, that shit's only in movies.
Yeah.
That's only in books.
Yeah.
Happy endings, this, that. I've never experienced or felt that in a way that was believable. It just was like, I came from the you made your bed, you lay in it type of mentality. And
Mm-hmm.
suffering and adapting and going with the flow and the growth mindset. I've rehearsed it over and over and over.
I think you can this is probably not the proper word, but this is how my brain thinks about it. It's like you can over psychologize yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The sports psychology is so helpful, but if you do it too much, it becomes cancerous. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
too much growth.
Yeah.
I love no one's research more than Esther Perel, and I Esther Perel'd myself
Oh,
into. I was like, well, you can't expect one person to be your everything, and what we used to get from a village, we now think we're going to get from one person, and so it's okay if you don't have all these things in your home. It's not okay to live in a home without laughter. It's not okay to live in a home where you go to separate rooms and don't speak once you get home from work. Like, it's not okay. I didn't know where the lesson ended. I lessened myself into dead ends. And I think unlearning that is a really
I
it's a big
had
deal.
I had this really powerful conversation with my brother when we went to the surf ranch.
Yeah.
And I said this to him. I said, what you're accepting, you're choosing.
Yeah. That's the hardest lesson.
And that's the hardest lesson
Yeah.
and the most real thing that you can grapple with is like you can't complain
Mm-hmm.
about the unhappiness around you if you're accepting it because you're choosing it. What do you hope through the trauma and the life we've lived and now being on the other side of what you say is joy and laughter and love and peace? What do you hope our home always represents? Because we're raising very like we're raising children who are black and brown and they have been adopted under certain experience. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot there.
There are two household family, two
Yeah.
households filled with moms. Like, they check a lot of
Yeah.
boxes. We check a lot of boxes individually as families. Um, what I think is the most special about it is that it's all more love.
So much love. Yeah.
And what I hope, for as long as I'm lucky enough to call this my home, that it's just love on love. It's go over the speed bump, go to the depth of the lesson, even where it's hard, even
Mm-hmm.
where it's scary. Realize how important it is, realize how strong you are, hold your humility, try your best again tomorrow. Just like, I want to be rooted in a real positivity, not like a surface perfection, not a toxic positivity, not an ignoring of things. I actually think on the other side of like the deepest, darkest travels is the lightest, brightest future. Like, it's light and it's bright because it's real.
Mm.
And I want that to be the pattern of choice for us as individuals, for us as partners, for us as a family, for us as a household. Like, it's a it's a depth that I think if I were able to talk to the version of myself I carry inside of myself that's from 10 years ago, she probably would have been really terrified to be told, like, this is what you're going to have to do. This is
Mm.
how deep you're going to have to dig. Now I know it's like the key to a great life.
Yeah.
Like what I imagined. You know, we know, again, the Rolodex of information we have that our parents didn't have access to. The human brain will choose the pain it knows over the unknown, even if the unknown is pure, unadulterated joy.
Yes.
So I think it's really important when you're afraid of something to understand that that doesn't mean something's wrong with you and it doesn't mean you're incapable. It's literally your brain trying to protect you.
The brain will tell you some fucked up shit.
It will tell you some really fucked up shit. Also, the brain can like be your worst bully.
Yeah.
But I think this idea, like the unknown or the potential, like I can't wait to see where this expanded, humbled, hard worked, loved, excited, grown version of you goes in 2026. Like imagine the leader you're going to be next year. Imagine what's like, you can't imagine it. You can actually have what's beyond your wildest imagination. If you can take the leap. I don't know if you saw, but this week we have a wonderful mutual friend who sadly lost a friend from growing up. Tig Notaro's friend John just passed away. And Tig wrote this really beautiful reflection on their friendship and on his life and on, you know, the way he was the guy always who had the vinyl who nobody had ever heard and like was that person. And Tig was talking about this time in high school where he was grounded but hadn't told anyone. So Tig went over to his house and then his mom came home and there's that panic moment of like, oh my God, I have to get out of here. And Tig jumped off the roof of the second floor to like run out of the house and said like, wouldn't recommend it. But also it was the most courageous thing I'd ever done. And now as an adult, anytime I have to do something hard, I think like, come on, like just jump off the roof and I'll imagine it. And then the thing that I haven't been able to say comes out of my mouth or the thing that I've been scared to do, I'm doing. And I think I didn't know why reading that reflection stuck with me in the way that it did. And I realize now it's because I'm thinking about the end of the year and I'm thinking about the answers to so many of these questions for us, for me. And it's that, like, sometimes you just have to jump to know you can.
It's powerful and profound. And I'm going to shift this energy because it is so sweet and so mushy and so heavy.
Because we've been having the big talk.
Let's do a little holiday cheer.
You mean you want to let people in on our normal dynamic?
I want a little
when we're
holiday
not doing the
cheer
deeps?
to close out season 1.
Okay.
Because Christmas is lit and colorful and tacky and wild and messy and all the fucking things in between. And
I want to just say.
Okay.
You just said tacky.
Christmas is fucking tacky.
But
Look at me.
But you don't like things. I refrained from doing full tinsel trees this year.
What the fuck is tinsel trees?
The hanging, the silver that gets everywhere. That made you feel stressed.
No, that feels.
You said Christmas is tacky. Next year, I just want you to be prepared.
The only tassels I know is the booby tassels. So.
Oh my God.
We don't want to go there, do we?
Like you have ever worn a titty tassel.
I would gladly wear a titty tassel.
We need to just like put you in the background of the next Moulin Rouge movie and see what happens. You have too many tattoos.
Yes.
Or maybe not. Maybe that's the vibe.
I free the titty tassels.
Somebody call Christina Aguilera. Call Cher.
Okay. Hot cocoa or mulled wine?
Mulled wine.
I love that. Real tree or fake tree?
Fake tree.
I know, we fuck with fake tree. We have so many fake trees.
Listen, we also like when you have kids, any fire hazard is a no.
Also,
I love a tree. I love the way they smell, but it's too much maintenance. I want to have the tree up for at least 6 weeks, which isn't possible with a real tree.
So yappy. We talk too much.
Okay, go.
But also, I'm seeing people cut down trees and there's creatures in it.
The possum?
No.
Was that a real video?
I don't know. AI is really confusing.
I know, but normally I'm good at spotting it, and that one felt pretty freaking real to me. I don't know.
Okay, this is good for you, and I already
Okay.
know the answer, but I don't know if everyone else does. Your favorite Christmas movie that you can quote almost every line.
The Holiday.
I mean, it's embarrassing. What's the other one that you made us tortured all of us to watch?
What?
With Nikki and Nia and Patrick and maybe Renee.
Wait, when we were up, what was it?
We were upstate. You were like, honey, you've never watched this. It's so good. And you were quoting every line, and I wanted to die.
Obviously not Love Actually, because you know that movie. What was it?
We are gathered here to...
The Princess Bride. That is not a Christmas movie.
I'm not saying it is. It's
never
terrible.
seen The Christmas Bride. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
See,
That's
here we are.
so funny.
What was it? We're gathered here today.
It's so good. And then, my name is Inigo Montoya.
Okay.
You killed my father.
See? This is what happens when you're with an actor.
Come on.
And now Sloane's running around.
I know.
K-pop. She knows every line to K-pop. It's absolutely insane. And we have to build stages for her to perform.
Yeah.
And now we have Ocean running around in a tutu.
Hey.
It's just chaotic in the best way.
Boys can be ballet dancers. I love it.
They sure can. Best holiday smell. Pine, cookies, or a wood-burning fireplace?
Wood-burning fire. For me, that's it. Even like being on a walk in the neighborhood and smelling it like someone has a fire going. Oh my God.
It's really confusing for me because every time we have a bonfire upstate, you're like, my hair smells like smoke.
Well, it does. It's not that I don't love it. It's that I just don't want to like take it into the house, into the sheets.
Okay, so we're talking about a wood fire that doesn't make your hair smell, just not a bonfire.
I love a bonfire also. I just have to stand in the right place.
Okay, deal. Do you like... I know the answer to this, but not everyone does. Do I know the answer? Do you like to wrap your gifts or bag your gifts?
Tell the people.
Oh, she's so crazy. She has 100 ribbons. Everything has to have a theme. So this year, ours is gold, champagne, and red.
Yeah. We have metallic gold, matte red, and then we have a red and green plaid.
Matching pajamas, an absolute yes or an absolute no?
Always. Oh my God, it's the sweetest thing. Especially like, listen, we get older.
We're a pajama type of family, so we go hard in the paint.
But also maybe there's like a milestone birthday, like your 40th. I wanted to throw you the best party of your life. I don't know, every year in between, once you're in your decades, I don't think really matters. I don't want stuff. I don't need like a big thing. I'd rather have an experience, go somewhere. But like the one thing, if it's like the rule is no gifts, but let's do pajamas.
I love it.
It's so sweet.
The kids love a PJ party and cuddle puddle time. Yeah. It's like our kryptonite in this home. Do you like, as an LA girl, do you like a beach sunny Christmas or a snowy white Christmas?
Snowy white Christmas. I want to be in the woods. I want to be in the mountains. I want to be on a lake. I do like water. I will say,
sand in your feet.
Not really. You love the beach, so I go.
I love the beach. Hates it.
I will say, now having seen sea turtles nesting on the beach, I want to go to the beach all the time. That was a profound experience for me, like full being in a National Geographic episode. But Renee, our lovely Aussie, has me really curious at least once in my life to see Australian Christmas because they're in the Southern Hemisphere, which means their Christmas is high summer.
Yep.
So she's like, what do you mean we have a barbecue on the beach, on the water, on Christmas Day? There's like a Santa on a beach buggy. And I'm like, what? I have to experience it.
I grew up in Florida.
Once
I experienced it my whole life.
Well,
it's not that great.
But we could go to Australia and then it's an experience. And then we see
no one wants to go to Florida, but we get it.
Well, not with Ron DeSantis' office.
It's an absolute.
The queers aren't going to Florida anytime soon, you know?
What's your favorite ornament on the tree right now? Out of all the ones that you've purchased and made, because there's a little bit of both.
Well,
what's your favorite?
Someone just sent us, really sweetly as a surprise, they took a still of a photo from my birthday of you and I and made it into a glass ornament. And like, It was the most unexpected and sweetest thing.
The
And now I want to get them
ornaments.
made of the kids.
The ornaments are so sweet.
Yeah.
And our kids are bringing them home every year
From school.
From school. Oh my God, I could sob. And it's
Yeah.
so tacky and so cheesy. It's the only time I love it.
No, it's the best.
Because it's like a short stint and then it's gone.
No.
I couldn't live in the chaos of
Well, we couldn't have it
Christmas.
out all the time.
No.
But it's really fun. More is more at Christmas time.
Which one of us is always last minute Christmas shopping?
Okay.
You can throw me under the bus, honey. I don't care.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You're better at knowing when a gift or a holiday is approaching. I see something that reminds me of someone, I'll save it for 2 years. If I don't get to see them, if I'm gone, like I collect things for people. I'm a little bit like a magpie. I nest all year round. So sometimes I have a plethora of things for someone, and sometimes I'm in a panic the night before. But you're more likely in a panic the night before.
I am. I am a last minute, panicked, running around, freaking out.
Yeah.
And I hate that about myself, but it's just that is just me.
Listen,
I've got too many things to sort through.
We've only got as much time in the day as we have, and it's never enough.
So,
okay.
To tie everything in a bow.
That's the last rapid fire question.
This is, and we're on our last sip.
Okay.
So I'm going to say this: to home, to healing, to being brave enough to begin again.
That's so sweet.
Happy holidays, everyone, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, fam, that's our show. I don't know about you, but my heart is very full. So thank you so much for showing up with me, for being open, honest, ridiculous at times, and brilliant as always. All the things you are, and I never want you to change. Ending this season 1 feels exactly the way it should. It feels like a reminder that even after the hardest years, we get to rebuild. We get to redefine what home looks like. We get to start again. We get to laugh again, dream again, and love again. Mm-hmm. To everyone listening, thank you for rocking with me through the first season of Wide Open. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for sharing your own stories, for being a part of this community we're building from the ground up. My hope is this episode gives you permission to slow down, to breathe, to receive whatever this season has for you. The holiday can be heavy, but it can also be magic, and it can be everything in between. So wherever you are right now, I'm raising my glass to you, which we just did, to growth, to healing, to honesty, to rest, to joy, and to the courage it takes to start again. I love you all. I'll see you all in the new year. Season 2 is coming in hot, and you don't want to miss it. So Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and thank you for getting wide open with me for this last year. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Thanks for coming on the show.
I love you.
I love you.
Come here.